Ottawa County leaders will also be voting tomorrow on spending thousands of dollars to start a new system that could allow early voting for everyone living in the county. 13 on your side's Josh Albertus spoke with the county clerk today about why they are considering this new system.
Well, this new system is meant to bring the county in line with new early voting measures mandated by Michigan voters last year, but it will come with a hefty price tag. Elections across Michigan are set to look very different this cycle after voters approved mandatory early voting options last year. In Ottawa County, officials are moving to put $769,000 into a new early voting plan spanning the next 2 years, allowing voters in the county to vote at one of 4 early voting sites.
Anyone from anywhere in Ottawa County will be able to participate at any of these 4 early voting locations.
It comes after Michigan voters last November approved new requirements to allow early voting. Among them, voters in all precincts must have an early voting site that will offer at least 9 days of voting ahead of each statewide and federal election.
By doing it collectively as the entire, one system for the entire county, we'll save over $500,000 than if each jurisdiction, each city and township were to do it on their own.
According to Ottawa County Clerk Justin Roebuck, ballots cast at early voting sites ahead of the election would not be counted immediately.
Essentially, we're operating in a system where voters will be casting their ballots in a tabulator, but those votes will not be actually tabulated until election night after the polls close.
During that time, Roebuck said, in addition to a live database to keep it to one person, one vote, physical systems would be put in place under the plan to protect the integrity of the early vote.
Equipment's going to be secured in locked security cages and then placed in secure rooms within the early voting facilities. And there's a process where seal numbers are verified and the election equipment is, inspected at the beginning and at the end of every day by election workers as well to ensure the integrity and the security of that system.
And as you mentioned earlier, Nate, the county's Finance and Administration Committee is expected to meet tomorrow. They will vote tomorrow morning on whether to approve the plan and send it over to the full county commission. If approved, Roebuck said the system could be ready to provide early voting for next year's presidential primary. In the newsroom, Josh Albertus, 13 on your side.